Hello Gemini, welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. Thank you for coming. So it is a general reading. Aspects of it may apply to you, or it could apply to somebody else that you're associated with at this time. Please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, as that circulates the videos for other people to see. The first house of influence is the 8th house. So this is the house of endings and beginnings. So you can expect some aspects of this coming in for you. It's not uncommon at this time in this the situation that's going on in the world currently. Everybody is facing this in some way, shape or form. So, but it's a particular area of interest for you this month. 8th house covers endings and beginnings. It also can bring in regeneration and renewal. So something that something emerges out of the ashes of something else. It can also be about the connection in a committed relationship. So this is like a marriage. It's the also the joining together in a partnership, which can be marriage, but also it can be a business partnership as well. So see how that resonates for you. But it's the nuts and bolts of that combining. It's the material and emotional resources, bringing them together into a partnership. As I said, whether it's a marriage or a business partnership. The 8th house also covers psychic development, everything to do with that. And it's the exploration of that, and it's the rising of that within you. You know, through it could come about through a crisis of some kind. You could be receiving downloads, and certain things are opening up for you now. But it's life's mysteries as well. The 8th house also covers sexuality. It also covers birth and sort of like death and rebirth. It can also cover big finance. So this can be everything that comes from legacies, insurances, inheritances, banking, accounting, taxes, investments, even assets. So it's big finance, anything to do with that, or money coming to you from the past. That's all covered by the 8th house. Then underneath it we have lunar eclipse change. So this card coming in is going to, it indicates that a big change is coming for you, and it's going to manifest in the 8th house, in one of those areas, or it could be a combination of areas in the 8th house. So lunar eclipse is an abrupt change of some sort. You will be out of your comfort zone when this occurs, but until you find your feet, it will feel very uncomfortable in that period. It could be, when I say unexpected, it could very well be that. But more than likely, you've had an inkling about this coming for you. Or it could have been something that was sort of bubbling under the surface, something that you couldn't really deal with, or you were aware of it, but you didn't realize that it would, the changes that it would bring would manifest so quickly. So it's a very abrupt shift or change. It could also be, apart from a physical change, it can also be something to do with like a realization, or an awareness, or a change of perception. And this is going to really sink into you through some sort of circumstance, and it's going to really change the way you view things. It could be events in the world, it could be a situation you find yourself in, but it really will cause an upheaval, this card. It is cyclical because it's following the phases of the moon, but whatever loss may occur during this period, let it go, because it will come back to you later on in the cycle, and it will be better. All right. So your attitude during these shifts and changes are really, really going to be important, because that will determine how you handle this and how you ride these changes, how you actually get yourself through this period. So your attitude to that and everything around that is going to, as long as it's positive, feel everything you need to feel, but be positive about what you want to do, because these things are purposeful. These changes are purposeful. This is a very inevitable, necessary change that's coming about. So however it is in your life, whether it's purely an emotional and sort of a sudden realization, or whether it's a physical change, whatever is coming about, it is necessary and it's inevitable. So you will have to go with it. You will have no choice, really. These changes often manifest within a 6-week period, or it could take place, it could wrap up finally over a 6-month period. So just see how that comes for you. The goddess guidance to do with this is Sekhmet, which is very appropriate for lunar eclipse. So be strong, and it says you are stronger than you think. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. So what this card is saying to you is that really you need to be positive at this time. There's no room for complaining, there's no room for blame, and there's no room for negativity with this card. So whatever is going on in this house, just accept it and make the best out of the circumstances. Yes, it may be a little bit of a shock initially, or some sort of upheaval which pushes you out of your comfort zone, but things will improve. But as I said to you, it's all about your attitude, all about your approach to this whole thing, how you navigate, how you're going to surf your way through that. But just be strong and have a positive outlook, and go with it, because the universe will step in. It depends, as I said, it depends on your attitude. It will manifest what you're thinking, what you're feeling. So having a positive attitude and being strong about this without complaining and blaming others and whatever may be going down, or you may be seeing this in your environment, how you react to that is going to determine how you shift your way through this particular situation. Then the second house of influence is the 11th house. This is the house of friendships, but it is also the house of any sort of group activity that you may be involved in, whether it's a sports club or a club of some sort, or an association or society, or an online group. But it's in any kind of situation where you are in with others in a common endeavor. It does also cover your own particular hopes and dreams, your own hobbies and interests. All of that is covered by the 11th house. This house also covers networking and your contacts, harnessing all of that, and making new ones, perhaps letting some go. You may have to let go of some as well, because the world is changing now. Everything's changing. Your career may be changing, your home may be changing, or the people you're associating with, your soul tribe, may be coming in now. So certain things are going to fall away, and they're going to be replaced with other people who are more appropriate for your journey now going forward. It can also be what you're seeing in the world, and this is global consciousness, this is social reform. And any one of those areas may be close to your heart. You may be moving forward into something which is important to you. It could be some global endeavor or some kind of global consciousness or social reform which you are now aligning yourself with. It could very well be that as well. And that may bring in new friendships and new contacts and new networks, new groups, and that will entail letting go of some which, as I said, are not, they're not going to go with you into your future. And underneath that, the astrological guidance is Sagittarius IC. So this is all about using your intuition. It's also about adventure and exploration, however that comes in for you. You may have to take a few risks and try new things, explore, whether that's purely mental and emotional, or whether that's actual physical exploration. It could also be that you may have to learn, you may have to study something. You may be expanding from a philosophy or a religious point of view, or your belief systems may be changing at this time because of what's going on around you, because of what you're seeing in your friendships, or how you're changing all of that, or it could be to do with your contacts, how you're socializing, and so on. But it is a very visionary card. This is about looking out, expansion. It's also quite a lucky element to it as well. So you could have a breakthrough of some kind. Maybe you're going to get the support of a new group, or a new group of friends, or a new friend, or you will be supportive to a friend. That may come in as well. It also is about freedom, giving yourself more freedom. So this is a change of routine, a change of pace, changing your environment, changing your routine, changing how you do things, so that it frees up more energy for you. So it brings in fresh energy for you, because then you can really expand. So it's got all of those elements, but expansion is there, however, but on whatever level that is for you. But it's also you could experience luck at this time. The goddess guidance is Mother Mary. Expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. So lovely energy to have, and a lot of people are going to be tapping into this at this time and tapping into the energy of Mother Mary. It's a beautiful, caring, loving, nurturing energy, and a lot of people really need this at this time. So tap into that. Have faith. Have faith that the universe has got a plan, all right? That things are going to work out. But ultimately, it depends on you. It depends on your attitude. It depends on what actions you take now. How compassionate are you? How loving are you? And also establishing what is right for you at this time. Other people you have been associated with, whether they're contacts or friends or however, may have very different views from you at this time. So this is all about aligning yourself with what is appropriate for you right now. And whatever you're struggling with in this house, it could be that you're feeling very challenged about what is going on in the world at the moment, the loss of rights, and all kinds of agendas which are sort of unfolding, and truths that are being seen at this time. You may be really upset at what you're seeing. It's about having faith that a miracle will come about, and that you will be able to find your way, that you will be all right, and that you will come out of this, whatever may be going on for you. Whatever you're seeing, as I said, it could be very personal, or it could be just you observing the world at large. Because the 11th house has got that universal element to it as well. So expect a miracle and tap into Mother Mary's energy. Have faith that things will unfold and that you will be taken care of. Then here, the last house of influence is first house. This is the body. So this is everything to do with your physical body, your vitality, your life force, your fitness, everything to do with that. Or whether you're doing yoga or whatever it is that you're doing. It could even just be meditation. It's everything to do with the physical body, but it is also to do with your own particular interests, your self-oriented interests. It's also your outlook and your attitudes and your perceptions, to your approach to life as it is in the present moment. So stay present at all times with this card. It's also about how you are meeting the world, what you're projecting outwards to others. So what you project is what is going to be picked up by other people, how they're going to perceive you. So your characteristics, your personality, and what you're projecting to other people, they're going to pick up. So with the Mother Mary energies, particularly, if you're projecting faith and calmness and peace, then other people are going to pick that up, and that will be brighten their day. It may be more gloomy than yours even. So what you project to others is going to be important at this time. Or as I said, it could just be purely physical. It could be something to do with your health or your vitality or the way you look, your image, and everything to do with that. Another strong card coming in for you, solar eclipse revolution. So some sort of change is going to occur for you, either in your physical body or in your attitude, or what you're projecting to others, or your approach to life at this time. You're going to be undergoing a really fundamental change here, a revolution of some kind. So this is a complete change from where you were to where you're going to be in the future. The change is necessary, just like the lunar eclipse. So you've got solar eclipse and lunar eclipse in the same reading. So this one is always usually about relationships. It's about your physical body, your actual physical location may be changing. It's also about jobs, your profession, It could manifest in any one of those areas. But because it's coming up with your physical body, this, as I said, could be very much about your outlook, your attitude, your perception, your realizations about life and about your place in life and your place on the planet. Or it could be about physical things, your health, your physical body, your vitality, your life force. What are you doing about that? Are you nurturing yourself? Are you looking after yourself? What are you doing to enhance your natural life force, your own natural abilities and your coping mechanisms, etc., etc.? So all of this is coming under the spotlight. Solar eclipse, you may have to fix or change something, or you may be undergoing a massive change of some sort, or something may arise in you which requires you to change. It could be your diet, your lifestyle, something that needs to be changed to push you into a better place. But make no mistake, you will be better for it on the other side of this. But it is certainly certainly going to put you in a position where you will eventually need to make decisions about what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, to look after yourself, your physical body, who you are, and what you're projecting to others. The goddess guidance that goes with this is Sikh, quiet time. Take some time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. Again, at this time, as where we are in our lives, this is really, 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 really important, especially during the lockdown period. You may still be in it when you get to this reading, and make sure that you're doing this for yourself, because from this process, answers will come. So you will have to make a decision with this card at some point, but while you're in that process, take time out to dig deep, to go deep within, spend time on your own in nature, or whatever you can do for yourself to look within for answers. And whatever, then you can, once you've done all that processing, even on YouTube, you can find a great deal of meditations and cleansings and various other types of meditative processes which can help you. There are plenty of free things out there which you can tap into to help you at this time, just to elevate your vibration, your frequency, your outlook during this very tumultuous time. We are all in it. Nobody's escaping this. So really it's about, how you're going to tackle this for yourself. And then once you've got a handle on it for yourself, then that spills over into your immediate circle. But take time out to spend time on your own and in contemplation, and do all the things which are life enhancing at this time. Then you can make a decision on what needs to be done. And in the mix here, we have Damara guiding children. This is the bottom of the goddess deck. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. So this could be very important as a profession, or as some sort of social reform that you want to get involved in, or it could just be something that's very close to your heart. It could involve children. Perhaps you're a teacher, or you want to be a teacher, or you're getting involved in helping children in some way. And this is indicating to you that now is the time to initiate this. It could be with your own children that you need to do this. But you will, that these channels are opening up for you now, and that's going to help you. It could also be that conception is possible since the body has come up. The body is here as part of and a complete change is coming in here. Everything is cyclical. So it could be that conception is coming in for you, the child rearing, but to do with the physical body, the conception and the birthing of a child could very well be coming up for you, but something connected with children could be very important for you at this time. Then the bottom of the astrological deck, Mars force. So I feel this is also to do with this solar eclipse energy. The lunar works is really going to give you an emotional overhaul, and then the solar is going to push you in a position to make a decision at some point, and the Mars is going to do this for you. It could be job changes that you're going through, some sort of rearrangement, but it will be a complete rearrangement. And it may challenge you in some way. It could be that you have to defend yourself, or you have to face this challenge, or you have to really apply yourself in some way. Ego, you could be seeing a lot of ego around you. You could be seeing a lot of tempers flaring, and so on. And again, it's always about your attitude. Constructive action is required with the Mars force. So this is going to give you that energy and that enthusiasm and that drive to do what you need to do, to push yourself forward. But it's measured and constructive action, methodical action, which is going to serve you best at this time. This is not wild, running around, impulsive, although the urge will be there to do that. Take your quiet time to do your contemplation, and then you will find the energy to implement whatever it is that comes up that needs to be done. Okay, Gemini, I hope that helps you going forward. Please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe. And take care, and I will see you next time.